All right, so feeling here with Khanyile Bulana. Unfortunately, last night's happened the way it happened. Big confusion. The referee stopping the fight very early. I just wanted to find out from you how you feeling.
I mean, I felt feeling disappointed because it's very sad because I prepared 3 months for this fight, and for me just to fight for your 58 seconds. So I felt disappointed, man.
The fact that it was a world title, Italy, all those things considered. Did you talk to the referee and ask for an explanation afterwards?
No, he tried to talk to me, but I didn't want to talk to him anymore because at the way in they called us and they give us rules, like they were saying there were international rules for IPO. So they said the 8 count rule doesn't count. They talk me many things, né?
Mm-hmm.
So as he was counting, saying 8, as I stand up, I was like, okay, it's fine, because I know that the 8 count rule doesn't count.
Yeah.
And he didn't even say 1 or 2. It just came in 5 and 6, 5, 6, 7, and I was like, I'm not even teasing. I'm just looking at him like I'm still surprised that 5 now. Like you didn't even say 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just speaking to Bulana. I've asked him 2 questions already pertaining to obviously how he's feeling, and did he ask the referee for reasoning, which obviously. It was a bit frustrating last night with the results. What's going to be done about this, Cole?
Well, as you know, you and I watched the bout together, and a protest to the IBO has already been lodged. Ed Levine, the president, has acknowledged receiving the protest, and I just got to say, it was like honestly one of the what the fuck moments in boxing. I mean, Bulana took the shot right hand. He pulled in the wrong direction to his left side, in line with the right hand, so he got caught. Fair shot, fair knockdown. But Bulana took a knee and he was looking at the referee in his eye. And when he got to 8 and the referee, he fumbled with his fingers up at 9, the referee waved it off. Now, you and I looked at each other like, what just happened there? And I was absolutely shocked. Not much in boxing shocks me, but that moment shocked me. I don't think Bulana was hurt. I think he got caught with a fair shot. But again, I've been having messages. People have been messaging me nonstop, asking me, do I think it was a biased referee? I think it was incompetence. I don't think the referee's ever refereed at this level before. And the referee is entitled to step up. But if you're going to step up, at least be able to play your part and be experienced enough to make a concise decision to let the fighter, who's clearly not hurt, who's looking at him in the eye, to get up and carry on fighting. We're not talking about a prelim fight. This is not a 4-round fight. This is a 12-round championship fight. Give the kid the opportunity to come back and fight.
And with that all said, Bulana, would you like to do the rematch straight away, immediately?
Yes, I would love to, because I didn't even fight.
Yeah. I mean, Magnisi, obviously he did drop you, but do you think that he has power?
No, I didn't even feel power. I was off balance when he caught me. So I just took the power and I stood on my knee, waited for the referee to finish counting. Then I stand up, because they came with the rule that they say the 8-count rule, it won't apply. So I was like, I'm not hurt. Then I was getting up, because he started counting in 5. I didn't even hear 1, because I was not even dizzy.
And Colin, do you think in your opinion that they will reinforce it straight away?
I just want to go back to the 8 counts won't apply. You can't make up your own rules. These rules are universal in boxing. So if that's the case, the Italian Boxing Commission and that referee really needs to be accountable for his actions. Because to me, that was a fucking disgrace. What we saw was blatant incompetence by the referee, who should have given the fight to the benefit of the doubt. This, like I'm saying to you, this is a championship bout. We've seen fighters get knocked down in the first round and get up and win. Now, we don't know what the outcome would have been. We don't know that. But we do know is that Bulana should have been given another chance. And that's the basis of me lodging a protest to the IBO. And the fact that the referee had never done a world title fight and it was in that level, and you could even see him fumbling with his fingers. It was the most bizarre thing I've seen in a very long time in a boxing ring.
Bulana, have you had time to watch the footage back yet?
Yes, I watched it the whole night. I didn't sleep. I was watching the footage the whole night. I didn't even sleep.
I mean, how does it feel? I mean, obviously there might be a rematch coming in potentially, but I mean, describe the emotions of being in that ring. He was trying to like hug you and you just, you weren't feeling it. Describe those emotions.
I was angry, but I couldn't blame him anyway because the one who called off the fight was the referee. Because even after fight, he came to me and we talked, and he was still shocked too because he still wanted to fight as much as I still wanted to fight. So,
Cool. How long do you think it'll be before something like this ends up coming for Bulana again?
Well, it all depends if the IBO make the right decision and order an immediate rematch. The ball is in Ed Levine's court, the International Boxing Organization. The whole world has seen, South Africa has seen that it was incompetence of the referee to call off the fight when he did. And it was a mistake. And I'm hoping that the Italian Federation, the referee, and the IBO can say that the referee made a mistake. And if so, do the correct thing and order a rematch. And
Bulana, aside from the results, Italy itself, have you been welcomed well? Has it all gone nicely for you as you imagined?
Man, I don't want to come with things like I'm trying to find excuses and things, but many things have happened. Many things has happened. So, but I don't want to be looking for anything like excuses because a lot of things happened. But I let all of those things, my trainer and my assistant, to deal with them because I didn't want them to get in my head because they were trying by all means to get in my head, but I tried to avoid everything.
One question that I think must be asked is how did you come in 1 kilogram under your opponents?
We didn't even have scale. We didn't give a scale. We didn't have gyms or something. We were just in the hotel waiting for the weigh-in for 3 days before the weigh-in. Nothing. We were given nothing. So we were just training. Just we tried at the hospital, but a man there hospital tried to give us a scale, but the guy that was assisting us was with us, who took us from the airport, talked with him in the Italian way. Then after that, the man didn't want to help us anymore. So everything, a lot of things happened.
So if you go back to Italy again, obviously things are going to be a little bit different, to help you with your preparations. But how were your preparations for the fight?
My preparations for this fight was perfect. I was super fit, and I wouldn't complain about anything because I was fit, and I was never fit like this before. And I was never so focused in my life for a fight like this before. I was so focused and determined. So that's why I'm still here.
Okay, cool. And Bulana, I'll leave it with you. Message for obviously South African supporters that were watching, and yeah, that's it.
For my supporters that I know that they were very hurt. They tried to call me the whole night. Everyone tried to text me, my family, my brothers, my partner, everyone that loves me. But I didn't reply to anyone. It's because I was still didn't know what to say to them. I didn't know how to explain the situation. I didn't know what to do or things. So all I can say is that even though I don't feel defeated, but I'll take the defeat, but I'll come back strong again. I'll come back strong again and very strong than ever. So I would like to thank them for everything they do. Wasted their time to tune in the link, watch watch the fight and everything, because I know back at home they were watching the fight, everyone. So everyone is very hurt, but I have to stay strong for my daughter, because even before I went to fight, I was talking with my daughter and she was so emotional. So I have to I have to remain strong for her.
Right, and Colin, do you have also any last words to say before we go?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gutted for Vusi, Johan, and obviously Khanyile, because I know how hard we all worked for this. It wasn't easy getting to this point. And just for the opportunity to be let up the way it was honestly a disgrace. And there's nothing that can say that you can't change the result now, we've got to accept it. But what we can try and do is force the IBO to do the correct thing here, and that's to order the rematch. And again, it's not Magnesi's fault. He fights, as Khanyile correctly said. But by and large, when a referee goes into his first world title fight, he needs to be prepared. He needs to be confident. He needs to be assertive. When a referee's fumbling with his fingers, to me, that doesn't seem to be assertive. That seems to be nerves and the fact that he's just not ready to step up and do a world title fight. So I'm hoping that the Italian Commission and the IBO do the correct thing here.